Hey guys, GM Pokey here, and I'm all set up to open up another box. I've got the Virizion V Box. I wanted to say B, so I almost messed that one up. But yeah, so I've got this. I think it's got 4 packs, and it's got a promo card, and then a rare holo, and then the jumbo. So let's just dig in, and then I think I have a couple more of these we'll put up on the site. If you like the video, if it helps you kind of figure out if you want to get the box yourself, a little bit closer look at the cards, feel free to leave me the like. If you want to see more stuff that we're doing, please jump in and get a subscription to the channel, and then you'll automatically get notified when we're popping up new videos. We're at this space, actually, I think I got about 22 videos in the queue ready to go out. So we were going to do about 1 a week, but then I just really kind of caught the bug and have been really popping up stuff. So I think we're probably going to be hitting at least every other day, or maybe 2 a day, and then trying to go every 3rd day or so. So I'm going to try to get these cards out real quick, and once I get them out, then we'll be able to actually start the thing. We're going to be able to go pretty quick today. It won't be a long video because these V-Boxes don't have a ton of stuff in them. Unless I just get super excited and you watch me like run around jumping or something. We just switched it up just recently. We got the second camera up and operating. We're still working on getting our backdrop in for the Pokemon openings. But yeah, so let me know what you think. Do you prefer when I don't have the ugly mug up on the screen or what? You let me know. I didn't feel like doing my hair today, so I just got the backwards cap on. It's kind of how I roll. There's a card, so if you're a TCGO person and you want to play online, there is going to be a card in there for you to play online. That's my preferred play method, is going online and playing. I don't have to call my cards around, bend them up and fold them up. I kind of do the card collecting, and then when I'm not doing that, then I'm just playing online instead. So let's get the V into a sleeve. That's pretty cool. So it's a nice V, and then the exact same thing in the jumbo size. And then we have the Keldeo, nothing special, but it does have the Cosmo, if you see that. And that's what I just recently learned about this year, was that this is called a Cosmo Holo. So pretty cool. I've been starting to look for that in some of my more older sets, some of the base sets. And what are we going to do with our hits today? So let's do this. We'll put the Astral Radio right here, and give me, I hear a buzz, so you know what, sometimes I gotta check, I am at my other office, and sometimes I gotta do, real work, so give me just a second, I'll be right back. All right, guys, sorry about that, just quick, I had a message coming in, and then I got a phone call, and that's the problem with doing this at your office when you're working. But yeah, so we're gonna go through, I think I'm gonna hit the Astral first, the Fusion second, and then we'll hit the last to the Lost Origins. I have opened up another 4-pack box. It was the Infernape, if you want to see that video. Where is it? Is it there? Click on that link. But yeah, let's get right into the ripping and kind of see what we got. You're not here to really just watch me chat with you, right? Again, like, subscriptions, those things definitely help out. New to the actual sharing of the opening and the streaming process. Shoot, I do that all the time. I do apologize for that. If you were looking up at me, you didn't know what I just did, right? But we kind of showed what the card was, and that's one of my biggest problems. I've been opening so much. We've opened a ton of boxes for Crown, and all the cards, if you haven't opened it yet, are black. So you don't have to worry about seeing if it's a black or white one. Now this is what I call my peak. This is where the trainer gallery cards are. So I like to kind of go like this, and it is not. It is going to be a Hoot Hoot reverse holo. So we'll put that offside. And do we get a hit today? We don't. It's going to be a standard rare. And the problem with seeing the card is I kind of knew that. Kind of takes the excitement out. What do you guys think about those white and black cards? Are you happy that the new Crown set doesn't have them? I can tell you that that's been really big for me to not see it in advance, because it's just kind of a bummer, right? Just seeing that and then kind of going, oh shoot, I'm not going to get hit in this pack. It kind of takes all the fun out of it. Like if you only bought 1 pack and you're going to open it, how does that affect you guys? Tell me what you think. Leave me a comment. Tell me what's going on. Maybe tell me where you're going for spring break. I'm not going to follow you. It's not like that. Okay. And we're coming up. There we go. So I get to stop there. Makes it a little bit easier. I used to not do that little trick, and then I'd always kind of accidentally show our hits. So let's do the peek. What do we got? Nah, we just have a standard reverse. It looks like a Morgrem, right? Okay. And do we have a hit in this one? We do not. It's going to be just a standard rare. On to our loss. Now, last time I did a box, I think the same thing kind of happened. We only had, I think, 1 pack that really had a hit, but it was still a good one. So if you watch that video, there is at least hits in there. But, you know, it's always kind of fun to open and see what we can get. So, again, if you want to join me for more of these, I'm always happy to do more. We're trying to build the channel. If you do go on to our eBay store, we always do spam it inside the description. If you go to our eBay store, all of the things that are purchased from there pay for all of this in front of me and allow us to do openings and share product reviews with you and stuff like that. As we build the channel, the goal, like I've said in the past, is to do giveaways, to become part of your community and help out, even probably sponsor products at tournaments at your local card stores if you're one of my regular subs. So let's work on building the process. What do we have? We do our little peek. Oh man, see? The peek works. It is TG30 from Lost Origins. I'm going to pull that up so I can just kind of see what it is and know if I'm supposed to be excited before I show it to you or not. TG30. And we go down to Lost Origins, and I'm going to say that that's a pretty sweet card. Do you guys know what it is? Have you looked it up? Do you know what the TG30 card is? So it's Trainer Gallery, 30 of 30. And as you see, we actually have pretty good centering. And it's not a super expensive card. It's going for $11.25 and $54 if I get the PSA 10. And bam, look at that. It's the Mew. Big fan of Mew cards. Pretty sweet. It's got just a great finish. I'm really happy with that. Oh man, look at how that looks. Would you want to put that on a shirt? Would you put that logo on a shirt and wear it? I don't know. I kind of would. And do we get a double banger in this pack? That's the question. Is there a hit behind it too? There is not. It's going to be a standard rare. But that one is pretty nice. Let's throw that in a sleeve. Make sure we don't fingerprint it all up. And one thing I always ask, if you guys want to help me out by dropping in the comments, maybe you just want to say hi. Do you have your own channel? If you have your own channel, drop me a hello. Give me a link to your channel. Hit me a sub, and I'll hit you back. But yeah, leave us comments. Do you think so? I don't know, man. I think that's a PSA 10. I think the centering's well enough, right? You guys help me out. If I'm wrong, inform me. If I'm right, say, hey man, submit it. Send in the Mew, right? So pretty cool. We'll put that up there. A little backdrop I got going. And we still have one more pack, so that's pretty cool. Once we hit that Mew, that kind of made me feel pretty good about the whole box, the whole situation. I do find that when I'm getting some pretty good hits and we're kind of recouping the cost of the products, then I tend to do more openings, right? Because that's kind of the goal. The goal is to be able to continue to open for you guys. But again, you know, we need the support if you can provide that. If I can provide you good quality product, you know, it's packed fresh, that's going to help us out too. All right, back to the openings. Enough with the spamming commercials. What do we got? We're moving through. Okay, so I always, as you notice, I like to do the 4, put the front one, which is usually this, the V card marker, right in front of our hits. Oh man, what do you think? Do we have a hit in there? Can you see? Are you seeing any colors? So we do our peak. So we're going to bring this up. I'm going to look down my phone here. And it is a rare. It is number 124, and it's looking pretty shiny. Anyone know what 124 to 196 is on the Lost Origins? Let's find out. It is a Radiant. That little white stars what kind of got me excited because I kind of know that that's going to be the Radiant. So we got a Radiant Steelix. I think I have one. I'm not sure. But again, pretty nice. If you've looked at the attacks, if you're playing with cards or if you're playing online, have you moved Radiants into your decks or not? Because I've been looking at these, and honestly, I'm a water deck kind of guy, and I am not super stoked about the water Radiants I've seen so far. But the rest of them, I've seen a couple that I would really like to jump into. Oh man, that energy recovery from the discard pile, that is just a phenomenal ability. Oh man, discard from the top of your deck until only one card remains. Wow, so that's kind of like a sacrifice, right? If you were at the end of the game and you just wanted to finish, you could just discard all the rest of your cards, and then there's no limit. So it's just 30 damage for every energy card you discard. So I guess you'd have to have a pile of energy cards left close to the end of the game. But yeah, that's kind of like a self-destruct. And is it a double banger at the end of the day? It is not. We're going to get a standard rare. So let's put that down on the side. Let's throw this in here. Yeah, I'm liking these Radiants. I'm thinking they're pretty cool cards. I'd like to know if for you guys, do they fit into your deck? right? Is it something you're throwing into your deck or not? Maybe your deck's already so powerful you don't need it, or you got training cards to do those kind of things or other abilities. And then what do you guys think? Tell me. I think we're centered for once. We hardly ever get centered on hits. Do we have any whiting anywhere? Are we a PSA 10? Should we submit it? Tell me, should we send it or keep it? What do you want to do? And then you guys, thanks for joining me on the channel again. If you can get me a subscription, I'd love to let you know when I'm doing more videos. I plan on doing, and pretty much anytime you see a product in the background, you know we're going to be opening it up. But I think I might have 3 or 4 more Crown Zeniths that just got in. I've got some V boxes. I've got these 2 battle display boxes in the back. That's another 80 packs of Silver Tempest and a bunch of decks, and we'll be putting those together and making them available too. So again, thanks for joining me on the channel. GM Pokey out, and I will see you again soon.